So yesterday, the plumbers came. They've put this up the stairs, which I'm really pleased about. I was quite worried about the up and down on the wooden, on the parquet. I'm really pleased that they've protected it. So they put this down, and they've removed the shower and the sink. They've done a bit of replumbing over there in that corner for some reason. They've put this, which is water repellent, down. A water repellent seal. It's a bit shitty down there, isn't it? It's a bit shitty up there as well. Am I going to clean it? No. So that's the new shower tray. Obviously that's where the sink will go. There's a mirror that hangs on the wall there. This is all protected. So I'm really pleased. And I'm really pleased because it's happening now and not merging with the other job that starts in less than 3 weeks. We've been trying to work out whether I can hold this for long enough up here. Probably for a bit. I'm not feeling so well today. Sometimes that happens and I think I'm coming down with something and then nothing happens. So that might be what happens, that nothing happens, but I'm feeling a bit flaky. I've cancelled my osteopath appointment for Monday morning. It's turned really cold here now, and it's going to be really cold, and it's cold in his office. And it's a morning appointment, and I don't fancy laying there half naked in a cold office, so I've decided to cancel it and wait to see how I am. So yeah, we've got a cold week coming up. But that's okay because we've got the wood fire and that keeps us nice and warm. So the plumbers are coming back on Monday and Tuesday. We were a bit shocked when they said 3 days. But this isn't going to work. I can't hold this here. I'm going to find somewhere else. It's a bit dark in here. This is the spare bedroom. And this is going to be our living room for 2.5 weeks when we have to move upstairs. And so I'm sitting on the bed that's been pushed over a bit, but it all needs pushing, all bathroom stuff in here as well. What was I saying? I was a bit shocked when they said 3 days, but I'm really pleased because they're doing a good job. And I think that we stupidly, naively thought that, there's already a shower there, there's already a sink there, the plumbing's still there, it's all there. It's just a swap over, it's just a swap over, but it isn't. So I'm pleased that he's done some resoldering or replumbing or something. He needed to use a higher heat solder, and he said if he did that, it would affect the solder underneath. So, he talked that through. What I found is, and I'm going to be careful, that having French people, a French firm working in the house, is less tiring than having an English firm person working in the house, because the French people just get on and do their job and don't have a need to share stories about how they came to France or working in France or how hard it is or how not hard it is and all of that, which we find exhausting. So actually they just get on and do their job. We gave them a cup of coffee to start with, and they're going in and out of a door that doesn't really affect us. A couple of times they come through and ask a question, but it's not the same. And I'm thinking about Monday and Tuesday and thinking it'll be okay. We know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. I think they'll be done quite soon on Tuesday. I really don't think they're going to need 2 whole days. I mean, they left here at 11:30 on Tuesday morning, came back at 1 and then left here at 4. So I think they'll definitely be gone by 4 on Tuesday, if not before. So I'm really pleased. So that'll be nice. Meanwhile, we've moved stuff down into the grotty old bathroom boot room that is sort of not. It's somebody used the word the other week about the garden, the field, and somebody called it ramshackle. Well, some of the house is ramshackle, and the downstairs loo and bathroom is ramshackle, and it's fine. It serves a purpose. The purpose is that I can go in there and go to the loo during the day and not have to come upstairs. If there are two of us here wanting the loo at the same time, there are two toilets. It's got a bath in it. Neither of us use the bath, which is a pain in the arse. I, for a long time, have lost the strength in my arms to get me in and out of the bath. So even if I had one of those overhead pulleys that we used to have in the hospitals for older patients, you've got to have the strength to pull yourself on the pulley. And I haven't. The steroids just took away all my strength in my muscles. So I'm not able to do that. So I don't get in the bath. Martha doesn't get in the bath. And there's a bath there sitting there getting dirty, which pisses me off now and again. But I use it. I hang over it to wash my hair sometimes, and but yeah, it's a very shabby room, but it's fine for us to use whilst this top bathroom's out of commission, so that's fine. It was really nice to see the GRU yesterday. It's been a long time since they've come over so low or so close. In good weather, they've gained more height and they're up higher, but these were under the cloud, and I do wonder. We've been out today, we've been down to Leclerc and back, and noticed some feeding in a field as we were driving down, and I'm wondering whether the ones that came over yesterday at about 4:30 will have stopped to rest in the fields by the road there. So there, I shall look out for more. I do get a bit excited and want to film them all, and you might get a bit bored if you see more GRU, and I'm sorry, but I just find it absolutely amazing to be on this and to hear them. It's a sound I can't miss. I hear it. I can be sitting indoors behind double glazing and I'm thinking, hold on, I can hear GRU. And when I came to bed last night, and because it's so cold, our bedroom window's closed, as I got into bed last night, I could hear some going over. I don't know. I mean, they must navigate in it. They don't need to be able to see, thankfully. Yeah, so you might get another film of GRU, and I apologise for that, but whatever. I'm watching, I might link to it, I'm watching The Little Shop of Crime. It's really, really nice to be watching crime videos about crimes, about how they were investigated and how they were solved or not solved, by an English guy and not by a sort of an American-y CSI type presentation. I love his presentation. He's very gentle, very good filming, and I watched one earlier about a heist that was absolutely amazing. It was like a Mission Impossible type heist, and it went amazingly well until right after the end and as they were heading home. So I'll put a link into that one just in case you like that sort of thing. I think that's it. Gonna go back down now. It's cold up here. There's no heating up here. There used to be when we moved in, but the heating never reached this radiator in this room. So this room's always been cold, which is great in summer, but not in winter. So yeah, it's cold up here. We've got an electric radiator which we'll plug in when we're living up here in March, which is just around the corner. We've had to go to electricity supplier. We keep tripping out our electricity. We've been on, is it 6 kilowatts since we've been here, 16 years, which is pretty good going really, but we've gradually added stuff in. And every so often, if I set something off or two things off together, it trips the switch. So we've got somebody coming out in a couple of weeks to move us up to 12. I think we're going up to 12 volt because we'll probably need that much when we add in the car charger, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Yeah, so anyway, you're gonna get, this will come to you on Sunday evening probably. So I hope you've had a good weekend.